do you not do you say ke Puobe ni mu du ya. Ni mu du ko. Ra ja na do na. Okay, do it for you.
Honorable Regional Minister for the Upper West Region, Mr. Joseph Yelekere, Honorable Members of Parliament and District Chief Executives, the religious, the Managing Director of KBL, Mr. Martin Jason Benjamin, who is my friend, and KBL, you should all know our sponsors. The Director of Music of the Dartington College of Arts in the United Kingdom, Mr. Trevor Wiggins, who is on my left-hand side here, taking pictures, and the consort, Vian Wiggins. Namine, gentlemen of the press, sons and daughters of Nandom. Before going on to the speech, and for the benefit of those who are coming here for the first time, like the MD of KBL and his entourage, I would like them to know that in the past, before the white men came, and before we had discos and whatnot, these are the instruments we used to dance and to entertain ourselves. But what took place is traditional music. This is how we all played when we were children, and this is one of the reasons why I came back to reinstate the Kakube Festival, so that our children will know the culture of our ancestors. So, you see that this speech was prepared hoping that His Excellency, the Head of State, President J.J. Rawlings, was going to be here. So I'll leave out certain parts. But for all other parts that I'm not leaving, the regional minister, who is his direct representative in the region, should take it that the message is sent through him. So you will all agree with me that Nandom has been very fortunate and highly honored to have had in our midst today the regional minister on behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, coming all the way from Puoure to grace this historic occasion with his august presence and to have accepted our invitation to take the most honorable position as guest of honor. On behalf of the chiefs and people of the Nandom traditional area, and on my own behalf, I extend to you, Honorable Regional Minister and your entourage, a hearty and profound welcome. We thank you for having been able to honor our invitation at a very short notice. We know that you have had enough on your plate as far as important official duties are concerned, yet you have chosen to participate in this our cultural fiesta. I also take this opportunity on behalf of the chiefs and people of the Nandom traditional area, and on my own behalf, to wish you and your government well in the forthcoming December 7th presidential and parliamentary elections. You have proved to Ghanaians and to the world that you have sterling leadership qualities which more than qualify you for re-election during the next tenure of office. We in Nandom have no doubt that you can deliver the goods as you did ably in the past 4 years, and it is our prayer and hope to find you in the driving seat again come December 7th, 1996. At the moment, Ghana is in dire need of unity and peace on the eve of our presidential and parliamentary elections. Today, the whole world is focusing attention on Ghana because of the relative peace and stability she's enjoying compared to the other countries in the African continent. The resultant tourist potentials, which may soon generate a lot of revenue, is one of the many benefits this country is driving for her comparative unity, peace, and stability. Consequently, I'll have to say that we should all strive hard to maintain this unity and peace in Ghana. This is the time for us all to show our maturity as a people who are prepared to make democracy work. We can always do this if we remove from our activities such negative forces that bring about disunity and destabilization like intolerance and desire for parochial interests. If we are able to remove these negative traits from our activities, Ghana will continue to be the shining example of democratic governance in Africa. As a member of the Council of State and Vice President of the National House of Chiefs, I should like to advise all Ghanaians that each and every one is entitled to exercise his or her political rights. But, and a big but, if not the biggest, in doing so, we should not forget that, like any activities of any civilized society, there are rules governing such activities, and that Ghanaians, in our desire to win points for our respective political parties should try and play the game strictly to the rules, and that there should not be any hitting below the belt, as obtains in the rules of boxing, for example. After all, we are one people with a common aim and a common destiny. And it is my prayer that after the game, like the good sportsmen, Ghanaians should have the courage to congratulate the victors and for the victims also to assure the banquet of the common will of the society. Mr. Chairman, Honorable Minister of State, Namene, you will all also be glad to learn that Nandom scored full marks for the just ended polio eradication exercise. This is because every chief and individual made sure that all children between the ages of 0 and 5 were sent to the designated areas for the immunization exercise. With regards to environmental protection, Goziri, a division in my traditional area, is still leading in the whole of the Upper West region for being the one place where the community has prevented any bush burning for the past 10 years. That is ever since I became the paramount chief of the Nandom traditional area. I hope the other areas in the Nandom traditional area, particularly Basavle, Panyan, Nandompe, and Bilegan, will emulate the good example of the Goziri people. Puoure Chairman, we know that, like all other areas, the progress and development of Nandom have never been out of the government's focus. We trust that Nandom will continue to have a full share of the national cake when you are re-elected. Our plea, once more, is that the Kamba irrigation project should be given top priority. Also, the national grid should be extended to Nandom, and the proposed telephone link should be extended also to cover the whole of Nandom. The tarring of the one Nandom Hamley Road is another dream we should like to see come true. We are appealing to the government to place these in their constant view and, within the limits of available resources, come to Macedonia to help us. Finally, Puoure Chairman, I wish to take this opportunity to also welcome my good friend and managing director of KBL, Mr. Martin S. Benjamin, for traveling all the way from Kumasi to attend, and for the first time, this year's Kakube Festival. A similar welcome goes to Mr. Trevor Wiggins and consort, Ian Wiggins, the Director of Music of the Southampton College of Arts, United Kingdom, for his interest in and support for Kakube. To all my fellow chiefs, fellow paramount chiefs, and other chiefs who have come from other traditional areas and who have traveled all the way from their various traditional areas to come and grace this occasion, this year's Kakube, I also say you are most welcome to Nandom. And I wish you will all enjoy your stay here. Once again, I sincerely welcome you, Honorable Minister, and your entourage, and all invited guests into our midst, and I say a big thank you for the honor which they have done Nandom. Similarly, we say, welcome, that is, to all invited guests and those who have made the time to be with us today. Our prayer is that the Almighty God may guide and guard you all and take you back safely home. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Thank you.